Hey, this Mr.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Upchurch. I just wanted to give you a call in regards to a property on Plaza Ave. We're just
Uh-huh.
calling to see if you have any sort of interest in possibly selling. I'm looking to purchase in the area. Didn't know what your plans are with it.
I'm not having anything with my house. I mean, I got it up in contract. Somebody want to buy it already, and as is. So, what do you propose for it?
Wait, did you say that you're already under contract?
I'm not contract, but I'm saying somebody was going to take a look at it. As we speak now, they're supposed to come out and take a look at it. So, the only thing I can do is sell it as is. Propose to them.
Well, yeah.
The price. So, what kind of price do you want to give me on it? And I'm
Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, do you know what kind of condition the property's in today?
I haven't lived there in 20 years. My son live in the house, so that is it. So I don't know the kind of condition. So if you want to buy it, what kind of price you think it'd be selling for?
Yeah, so I haven't had a chance to really look into it quite yet.
Why would you want to buy it then? You hadn't looked at it online or nothing like that, see what they...
No, I've looked it up online. I just like to understand the condition because I don't want to do all this research and have this like predisposition like, oh, that's what the property's worth.
You know online what the house is selling for in that area?
I mean, yeah, I know there's a range of like, nicely rehabbed house that's in like pristine condition. I mean, they go for, 300 to 350, sometimes a little bit more if it's like a really nice one. I also know that unrehabbed houses, let me see, sold in the last 6 months. I see one on the street that sold for 153 not too long ago. I see another one for 250. Yeah, it was 1305 Plaza Ave, 3, 2.5, so that's an extra bathroom.
Well, you might know something I don't know about, because they know how that street selling for 150 or $200,000. I've been offered from rentals. Rental warehouse, they offer me more than that. They're going to want to take over and rent it from me. So that they go, if I want to do that. So I'm getting them paid. My son lives there, so if they want to go in and fix it up and rent it out or buy it or whatever not live, they're going to have to do some work on it. Because like I said before, I haven't lived there in 20 years almost, and he's been living in it. And all that, and I don't know what he's done to it and all. So I'm not. I wouldn't let it go for no $150,000. I wouldn't go for that.
Yeah, there's another one that sold for 220. I'm not sure of the condition of these houses, obviously. So I guess if your son lives there, why would you consider selling it? What do you think about selling?
I live in Macon, Georgia, sir. I got a 4 acres. I got a house and I'm living in it. So I said, just like I told you, my son living in it. All too, and I'm getting older, so I might as well dump it off and see it a lot. Sometimes they're going for anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000 over list price if you list the house. So
yeah,
they'd rather have it like that so they can go in and fix it up the way they want to and all. Right. Just trying to fix it up and rent it. If you want to buy it, I go and fix it up. They're going to get at least $350 for it or better. See? But if you want to buy it, if somebody else want to buy it, they go in and fix it the way they want to and sell it the way they want to and all that.
Right.
So then that way you have a chance. So that's why I say if I sold it, I have to sell it as is.
No, for sure. Yeah, we look to buy the houses and do the rehab ourselves, because that's where we make the money. We don't make money on like just buying and selling. We make money on doing the repairs, adding the value, and then we resell it because it grade more, So I think depends on how much work's needed to it. Obviously, would be really like what our offer would be. But do you have a range in mind that you'd be happy with, and see if we can come close to that?
Let me say it like this. I cannot sit and give you a range in mind what I'd be happy with, because I'm not in the selling business, but you're in the buying. So right now, houses are pretty expensive. Even renting a house, 1 bedroom, $1,730 a month. House, if you got it fixed up, you get anywhere from $2,000 to $2,300 a month. I rent out, but I'm not in that kind of business for that. But I could go through and put a little something into it and all that and rent and get some money off of it. But I speak right now, I'm vision impaired, and I don't have the willingness to go and check no house out and all that. So if I do anything, I just have to get rid of it as it is. I wouldn't get rid of the little cheapskates. I had to make me a little money too off of it.
Sure, 100%. Yeah. So obviously, you're a smart man, and you're more worried about getting the most for the.
I'm not worried about it. I go for the best offer. I don't already been offered. I wouldn't tell you what offer been offered for it as is, but I hadn't made no deal on that yet. But
So yeah, what I was about to ask, would you be open to possibly taking payments for the property so we can make sure that you get the most possible?
I don't. You know what? My lifespan and what it is and all that. You mean taking statement? I don't understand what you mean taking statement.
Yeah. So we buy properties 2 different ways. One is, obviously what everyone's used to, just paying cash, and we typically, offer a little bit less than, what you would get on the MLS, just because, we're doing the work to find it off market. You don't have to worry about realtor fees, stuff like that. But the other way is that we buy on owner financing. So instead of us going to the bank, paying origination fees and paying all this interest to the bank, we can still make payments to you. So just for example's sake, we were going to give you a cash offer of $200,000 for this house. Our payment offer would probably be closer to $280,000 or maybe even $300,000, because we'll be able to make those payments over time, and we're going to we'll pay that regardless to the bank. And I'd rather give you money, Mr. Elder, than give some banker in New York, all the extra interest on the property. So it allows a seller like yourself to be able to, get more than what they would typically get on the property, and sell a little bit easier.
Man, I had to see what my other offer gonna be like. If they come up with cash money, so I had to come up with what's what and all that. I'm in the process. I hadn't had no final deal yet, but they're supposed to be getting back with me. I don't like what they're doing. Then I'll talk to you.
Yeah. Well, I live like 10 minutes away from the house. Does your son, is he okay with like if I possibly stop by and looked at it? Is he okay with that?
I don't know for sure because he works for Amazon. I don't know his work schedule. Right now
Okay.
we have a little difficult problem. I'm taking care of some things. We have some falling out, so that's why I need to kind of take care of what I need to take care of so I can kind of have all that lined up. So that's what I'm saying. So you can drive by, but I don't know whether, you get a chance to talk to him or not, whether it be at home or not. You hadn't called me in a little while, but you saw it on the internet. You see what kind of property it is, but I don't know what you have to do to it.
Yeah. That's the big question. So typically the way that we buy properties is we take what we think it could sell for, multiply it by 0.75, and then we subtract out the construction cost to get it there. And that's the offer that we would submit for a cash offer.
Yeah, houses pretty hard to find around Atlanta area and all, and that's only everywhere you got the belt lines and HBC.
Yeah. There's no hiding Atlanta and the direction that it's going, and especially that area. Like I'm in the market to purchase a house for my.
You don't know what direction it's going, you say?
No, it's everyone. Oh yeah, everyone knows the direction that the Atlanta's going. It's it's a great city. I love it. I'm actually looking to purchase on the west side of things, like for my primary residence. So possibly if the timing works out, if we bought the house and flipped it, I might just keep it for myself. There's definitely a good chance because I do love that the West End and Oakland City area a lot. So I got some friends that moved over there. So how about we do this? Do you know the next time that you'll be talking to your son about it?
I don't know for sure yet, but I'm pretty sure probably maybe middle of next week or something like that. I'm not really sure on that, but I'm looking at it any day now. See.
I understand. So let me do this. Let me take a look at it, and maybe I can go drive by the house and just take a peek on the outside. If I see him out there, maybe I'll go talk to him and see what kind of better cash offer that we can come up with. I personally think it's probably going to be around the 200,000 mark is around what we'd be giving you. And if we were to do, just to give you a ballpark real quick on, if we were to do owner financing, we'd probably be closer to, let me see. And we could structure that any way possible too. That's the beauty of it. We can kind of get creative. Let me see. Purchase. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, I'm still here.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. So if we were to do a monthly payments, we'd probably be looking at paying around $280 for it, if 200 was the cash offer. So, and we could structure that, pay you about $600 to $800 a month for about 7 years is kind of what we do typically. And then after 7 years, we'll pay you off the remainder, which would be about $220,000 to $240,000 essentially. So you get more money, plus you get to keep the cash flow, for 5 to 7 years.
Let me get back with me sometime next week, and I get
okay.
With you. I got another important call on the line, but okay.
Okay. Well, let me give you a call on Wednesday.
Okay.
My name's Adam again. So, all right. Talk to you next Wednesday.
All right.